Hello, my name is Abraham Chaparro. I'm the Solid Waste Director, and I've been offered the opportunity to provide you an update on the new cell that we've been developing for the City of Roswell. I do want to go into kind of explain to you exactly what is a cell. The cell is not like your regular dump. The cell landfill is an engineered structure that we work with civil engineers, we work with earth moving companies to protect the environment. A dump, on the other hand, is kind of like a hole in the ground that does not really protect the groundwater, does not protect the soil, and the system, the garbage is just collected into the ground. Some of the components that we utilize are kind of like a plastic liner that's made out of the same containers that are sitting behind your house in the alley. If you notice the liner, when it's combined together, what we do is we perform a heat infusion that kind of welds the pieces together and creates an airtight seal right in between. If you notice inside of here, it's a tiny little hole here that we pressurize to a specific pressure, and it has to hold it for so long. And after we do that, what we do is we actually send it out to get tested at a laboratory, random pieces throughout the entire liner to make sure we have consistency in the install, and we have one solid structure that's able to protect our environment. That's how much care and time and engineering goes into protecting our cells and developing the cells as well. We also utilize another thin layer, it's called bentonite, which actually creates an additional safeguard underneath the plastic layer that kind of protects the soil and water, and we're able to monitor it. So when you introduce all that garbage into an engineered structure that's a cell, a lot of the liquids that go to the bottom of the cell, those need to be extracted and processed separately. In explaining the leachate system, what you can see is the leachate system, the ground is sloped into an existing trench within the system. If you notice those trenches, they go in an east and west direction, which actually slopes towards the east. At the end of that trench, there's actually a pond where we actually collect the trash juice. Part of the leachate process too is introducing an 8-inch diameter pipe that goes the length of this trench all the way into the leachate pond. And there's a pipe that goes up the hill there where we're able to access those liquids, extract them, transport them to a leachate pond, and have them evaporate naturally. If you can see here on the right-hand side is part of the soil, the 2-foot soil cushion. That's going to be introduced in the entire area that you're looking at. It covers all of the liner, all the black area that you see. The soil cushion is an additional layer of protection that we utilize before we start introducing the day-to-day household waste, garbage, bulk trash that we introduce to the cell. It's interesting to see how the cell develops. There's a lot of people that go into the designing and engineering of the cell that help us provide this structure that helps aid the city in collecting all the garbage throughout the city. Also, additionally, so the new cell has a capacity of 1.9 million cubic yards. And if you're gonna wanna put that into perspective, you're looking at about 68,000 garbage trucks that can fit inside this 20-acre cell. Also, I do want to bring up the point that some of the cells have a life capacity of 10 years, although we've set a goal for ourselves to beat that goal. And how we're going to do that is utilizing the system over my right-hand shoulder. This system is a grade monitoring, grade productivity, and a compaction tool that shows us exactly how we're compacting, where we need compaction, and kind of guides us with technology to make sure that we're able to extend the life of the cell. If you notice, as we make passes, on the left-hand side, you'll see a bar where the first pass will be brown, the second pass will be red, the third pass will be a teal color. And when you hit the compaction rate and you've already covered it enough, compacted it enough, it'll turn green. As you can see on this frame, the green areas are compacted to the maximum capacity. So we can start moving and target the other areas that we hit. Going into the new cell, we're going to be utilizing this system to have consistent compaction, and our fill rate will be consistent day in and day out, so we can extend the life of the cell past our 10-year goal to our 15-year goal, hopefully a 17-year goal. with the help of the technology that we've integrated into our equipment. And that's a promise that's a goal that we've set ourselves, and we wanna achieve that for you. So the cell project did start in May of 2020. Unfortunately, as you can see here, with the 100-year rain event, the City of Roswell experienced, that we all experienced, the project was delayed up to 45 days. Even though it's delayed to 45 days, we were working together. As you can see in the photos, there's excessive mud, excessive water that has to be removed so we can do the earthwork. Additionally, what we want to focus on is the cell will be completed at the end of October 2021. Hopefully we can get it done sooner. Thank you for joining me with this cell update. My name is Abraham Chaparro, Solid Waste Director. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to contact the department or visit our City of Roswell website. Thank you.